Love That Pup is ridiculously adorable. This is a 1949 Tom and Jerry cartoon directed by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, and this also features Spike and his son Tyke. I'm not sure if he's actually called Tyke in this episode. The dog kennels just say father and son, but we learn, of course, later on that he does become Tyke. But Spike is guarding his adorable little puppy son, and Tom is chasing Jerry. Jerry realizes that if he hides next to Tyke, then Tom will not be able to get him because as soon as Tom goes near the puppy, Spike is on him. And Tom is a little bit convinced to not pounce on Jerry next to the dog immediately, but he doesn't completely give up, and he still kind of spends a lot of time around the puppy, finding ways to try and distract Spike, and it's a lot of fun. The narrative is interesting; it absolutely is interesting. But what I loved the most, there are two things I loved the most. One was a memory that was triggered, and the second is the animation. The memory is the words "That's my boy." The way Spike says "That's my boy," I'd completely forgotten about it, and as soon as I heard it, it triggered that memory, and I could hear that in me watching it as a child, and it was just a beautiful moment. But also the animation of Tyke. He is squishy and cute and a little bit plump and absolutely adorable. And whenever Tom holds him, and Tom holds him in some very weird ways, the dog just looks adorable. And especially when he's holding him upside down, and the dog's just nonplussed expression, I think, is absolutely fantastic. Tom pretending to be like a dog, I absolutely loved. Visually, it's fabulous. Tom's behaviour is brilliant. I kind of forget that Jerry's in it sometimes. I feel like Jerry takes a bit of a back seat in this, which is absolutely fine. There was nothing that Jerry did that particularly stood out to me as being that exciting, but the actual cartoon as a whole, I genuinely loved, and I probably will watch it again in a moment actually because I just loved the animation of Tyke. I loved Tom in this. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. If you haven't seen Love That Pup, or if you don't remember it, give it a watch or a rewatch. I absolutely adored it.